Hello friends, welcome to Civil Engineering exam. Today we are going to see the most important questions of applied hydraulics engineering. So this is very important for fourth semester examination, end semester examination. So there are 5 units. So first unit is uniform flow, second unit is varied flows, then rapidly varied flow is third unit, then turbines is fourth unit, and fifth unit is pumps. Okay, so if you are studying in the university examination, university syllabus or autonomous syllabus, so definitely applied hydraulics engineering is one of the subject you have to concentrate more. This is the first unit. The first question is a problem related to calculate the specific energy, critical depth, and velocity of flow for the rectangular channel. Okay, so we have to prepare what all the type of channels is there, and how we can calculate the specific energy and critical depth. So the hydraulic mean depth, so everything is we have to find out. Okay, so next question is explain the concept of specific force in the open channel flow and discuss how it is related to specific energy and depth of flow. Use relevant equation and diagrams to support your answer. So this is one of the important question. Okay, so next thing is problem. A rectangle open channel, so we have to determine the critical depth, then velocity of flow, then specific energy, then calculate the average velocity of flow to the wetted perimeter of the section. Finally determine the best hydraulic section of uniform flow. Okay, so we have to calculate all those things. So separate formula is there, so we can apply the formula and we can get the answer. So next theory question, explain the types and properties of open channel flow. So this is one of the important question, and this is a theory question, so we can easily answer. So some students are very difficult to answer the problematic questions. So those students we can prefer the these type of theory questions. Okay. Next question, theory question, velocity distribution in the open channel flow we have to explain. Then problem using the chezy formula. Then theory question, explain the classification of open channels with the needs gauge. Okay, it's a 50-50 percentage of theory and 50 percentage of problematic subject. So you have to study both the theory as well as problems. Okay, so then second unit, in the second unit, the first question is theory question, explain the dynamic equation of the gradually varied flow and the concept of hydraulic soap. So we can answer these questions. So second question is based on the problem. So the open channel flow, so the bottom width is 6 meter, then slope is 0.001. The channel carries a discharge of 10 meter cube per second of water. The channel has a sudden drop of elevation over the distance of 15 meter. The calculate the velocity of flow and coefficient of discharge. Okay, so these type of questions they may ask. Then theory question, explain the classification of water surface flow profile. Then describe the flow profile determination by the standard step method. Then explain the procedure of flow profiles determination by the standard step method. So these are all some theory questions. Then again we having some problems there. So in this unit also we can expect 50 percentage of problem and 50 percentage of theory. So we need to study both theory and problems. So next third unit, explain the momentum equation. So this is a very important question, momentum equation. In all the questions they are asked this type of questions. So then its application, rapidly varied flows, discuss the assumption and limitation of momentum equation. So then next one is a problem related to the momentum equation, and we can find out the downstream depth, then length of the hydraulic jump. So everything is we have to find out. Then third question, describe the type and hydraulic jump with the needs gauge and mention their application. Next question is dissipation of energy in the RVF and explain the positive and negative surge. Next theory question, discuss the application of momentum equation for rapidly varied flow. Okay, so in that unit limited problematics there. So now we can easily study the theory questions. Okay. Then next unit, fourth unit, we can having the some lot of theory questions. The first question, different type of nozzles we are using in on turbines and explain the significance. Next question is expression of the power output of the Pelton wheel. Then Next question, the advantage and limitation of Francis turbines. So this question, this unit is mainly based on the turbine. So the third question also Francis turbines. So the Francis turbine problem is there. Next question is a classification of turbine with the merits and demerits. Then describe the process of cavitation and explain the factors assess the performance of turbine. So these are also an important question. Then another problem is there. So it's based on the Pelton turbine. Okay. So these are all some important questions in the fourth unit. So then fifth unit, we can having the pumps. So the now the first question, characteristics curves of centrifugal pump. So these are one important question. Then working principle of reciprocating pump. Then operating and characteristic of multi-stage pumps. Then indicator diagram and it variations of the reciprocating pumps. So these are important question. So first four questions are very easy and theory question. And next question is operating characteristics of centrifugal pump. These are the important question. Then explain the factors that affect the performance of centrifugal pumps and how they can be provided. Next question is component and working principle of reciprocating pump. Then discuss the phenomena of negative slip and the effect of the pump performance. Okay, so here it's 90 percentage only theory will come. So these are all some important questions of applied hydraulics engineering for the 5 units. Wish you all the best for your examinations. Thank you.